Good evening, Ken with KFM Computers here. Today I'd like to talk to you about map network drives not showing up as an option within your applications. If you have a map network drive that isn't showing up as an option when you install a program, or another example is if you're trying to point a QuickBooks company file to your map drive and you don't see this, then please follow along with this video and we'll help you resolve that issue. So I'm going to start by explaining why this issue happens and then go through a step-by-step workflow so you can see the problem and then finally go over the resolution. So there's something that Microsoft has called UAC, which stands for User Account Control. This is a fundamental component of Microsoft, and basically what this does is helps mitigate the impact of malware. So when that's turned on, this causes an issue where some of the map drives won't show up under a regular user. So that being said, we'll go through the workflow, and then we'll go through entering the registry key that will actually bypass this, and you'll see the map drives. Alright, so the workflow is what we're going to do is you're going to start by opening up this PC. And you're going to see we already have a map drive created called Juris Shared. That's our Z drive, which doesn't matter. The drive letter doesn't matter. So we're going to open that drive. And then within here, we're going to find the Juris application 2.6.1 and double click on it. Now, the application doesn't matter. In this case, this is just the application we're going to use to show you the problem. But any application where you have a map drive is the same thing is going to occur. So we'll stand by while this opens up here. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead and click on Run here. The next thing that's going to pop up is going to be the UAC message, since we have the UAC turned on, which of course is we can turn this off, but we keep that setting turned on our Windows operating system. Okay, and you'll see the message here says, do you want to allow this application to update the unknown publisher? We're going to say yes because we trust it, we know what it is. And this is going to start the application wizard. From here, we're going to go ahead and just click on Next. And then this is where we select the Browse option because we want to select our network drive. And as you can see here, we have no network drive. And this is because the registry key is not entered in properly. So I'm going to go ahead and cancel this and say yes. We're going to exit the setup because we need that map network drive to pull a license key in rather than trying to copy it to your local workstation. You should be able to see that map drive. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go through the resolution to fix this problem. So what you're going to do is you're going to right click on your start button and go to Run. And in the open field you're going to type in Reg Edit. This is going to bring up your registry. Now with user account control on, you're going to see this message. You're just going to say yes to it. It's going to say, do you really want to go in there? So say yes. Once you're in the registry, you're going to open up the HKey local machine. Mine was already open because I was in there earlier. Then you're going to click on Software. And then you're going to scroll down till you find Microsoft. Open that tab. The next tab you're going to look for is Windows. So we'll scroll all the way down, find Windows, and open that key. We're going to open this up a little bit, and then we're going to scroll and find current version is the next one we want to find. Excuse me. And then from there we're going to go to find the policies folder, which is right here. And the last one is system. So we're going to open the system folder, and in here you're going to see all the keys that are already enabled in here. So the key that we need to add is going to be called Enable Linked Connections. So I'm going to right click on here and go to New and select Create D-Word Value 32-bit. So in here you're going to enter the key. Now keep in mind the case is important here. So it's going to be a capital E and the rest, and then that's lowercase a n b l e, and then linked is a capital L, and then connections is a capital C. So the first letter in each word is going to be capitalized. So it's going to be Enable Link Connections. And you're going to click off that. And then you're going to double click on it again. Or you can right click and go to Modify. And you want to change the value to 1. So you're going to go ahead and say OK on that. And then once that value is in there, you can go ahead and close your registry setting. And what we're going to have to do is, for this to take effect, you have to restart your workstation. So we're going to go through that, and we're going to restart it right now. All right, now computer's back up here, so we're going to go ahead and sign back in. And then we're going to go back into the very beginning again, because we're going to try to install the application again. So you're going to go open up this PC again, the Juris application 2.61. All right, we're going to go ahead and say run on this again. So we say yes there. This is going to pull up the installation wizard. Okay, we're going to go say next here. And this is where we select the browse option. Now if we scroll down, we see our map drive. So because we entered in the proper registry key, we see that drive now. We can go ahead and select it and actually pull and install files from it. And the same thing for the QuickBooks that I mentioned earlier. With QuickBooks, if you don't see the company drive, it's the same thing. You enter that same registry key, and then when you go in to try to pull a company file from QuickBooks, you will see it in there as well. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can contact us at support@kfmcomputers.com. And in the link below, I will post the actual document that you can follow along to. So if you don't want to watch the video, you can go through the document, and it's going to give you the same information. All right. Thanks. Have a great night. Bye.